So guys, the Mafia Trilogy has just been announced. I'm going to give you guys the lowdown on all the information, the release dates, every juicy bit of details, the prices, everything. So let's start with Mafia 1. Probably the biggest news. They are completely remaking Mafia 1 from scratch. From scratch. Like a complete remake. It's a little bit weirdly worded. It's called Mafia Definitive Edition. It's definitely definitive for sure, but I'll get into the confusion in a second. But yeah, it's a complete remake from scratch. So let's look at it. This is the biggest selling point for me of the trilogy. I've not watched the trailer yet. Apparently I watched like a second of it. Yeah, let's watch it. The Mafia 1 remake trailer. Yes. There's Tommy.
Everything I've done.
Oh.
Both
So
good and
good.
bad. I've done for my family.
And that's it. That's all they give you. That is all they give you. So Mafia 1 Definitive Edition, the remake, releases on the 28th of August of this year. Xbox One, PS4, PC Steam, PC Epic Games Store, Stadia, every platform you can probably think of apart from basically Nintendo. So what is this remake? It is a complete remake from the ground up with a brand new game engine, updated script, new cutscenes, additional gameplay sequences. So it's not just remaking it, it's also adding to it as well. Very, very cool. So this is the rising through the ranks of the Italian mafia during the Prohibition era of organized crime. Oh, I cannot wait for this game. Really, I cannot wait. August is also the perfect time, just before Cyberpunk comes out and before it gets a little bit crazy in terms of game releases. This pops out. Cannot wait to play it. There's not much to go on though. I mean, we've got that very, very tiny trailer, but we do have some very, very interesting screenshots. So let's take a look. And then we come to the very first screenshot. Look how good this game looks. The reflections on the water, in the road, the bullet holes, the car on three wheels. The signage looks absolutely epic. The pedestrians running away. I'm guessing he's got a Tommy gun, surely. Surely he's got a Tommy gun. He has to have a Tommy gun. Oh man, what a beautiful looking vehicle. Hopefully customization's back. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And then we get some nighttime screenshots. The Tommy gun, the shotgun, the booze. So during this time, booze was prohibited. You could not drink. It was off limits. Obviously this was an illegal activity. So some trades going down. Got the ship there as well. The line looks absolutely exquisite. Exquisite. Oh my god. Wow. I can't get over this game, honestly. If you guys honestly go back and find a Mafia 1 video, the game looks so dated. This is a complete remake. Ooh, it looks so good. Okay, maybe it looks a little bit like Mafia 3 maybe from that screenshot. Especially in the face details. There might be a secret assassination about to go down. Look at that crisp white suit. Yeah, maybe it's the Mafia 3 engine, I'm not sure. Or maybe a slightly improved version. A bike? A bike? Yes. I bet that left. So I'm guessing you can ride bikes in the game. I don't think you could ride bikes in the original. Oh, again, look at the heat exhaustion from the flames as it kicks off. This feels like a proper Mafia game. Again, the time it comes out, the end of August, is just perfect. But I want this game right now, to be honest. I want it right now. They've been polishing the car. Is he holding some... I thought he was holding a weapon there, maybe. Oh, he is holding a weapon, yes. That's some sort of like hunting rifle, maybe, of sorts. I'm not quite sure. Perhaps some trays going down, or he's trying to sell a car. Again, so much detail in this screenshot. Oh, talking about weapons. Damn. So we've got a Tommy gun with a big drum there. Pistols galore, magnums. Oh, a knuckle duster. I almost forgot the name there. There's the Tommy gun, shotgun, crowbar, bat, Molotovs, grenades. What's in the background? Maybe there's some sort of crafting as well. Some sort of customization for the weapons. But yeah, very, very impressed with what I've seen. I would have liked maybe just a tiny longer trailer, maybe. But we've still got the screenshots as well. But let's move on to Mafia 2. So Mafia 2 Definitive Edition is out right now. This is the trailer in the background. It's basically a 4K bump, and also you can play it on the current gen consoles. It includes all the DLC re-released into one nice little package. The Definitive Edition. This is definitely the best version of Mafia 2 ever. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. But it is just a 4K bump, and that's pretty much it. It's not really... It's a bit of a remaster, I guess. A tiny bit. It's not a proper like remaster. It's just a 4K bump. You can play it on current gen consoles, trophies, achievements, all that sort of stuff. So let's talk about the pricing. The pricing for this is £25, about $30, but you can buy it as a part of the Mafia Trilogy. So that's £50. You can probably find it a little bit cheaper than that as well, if you look around, potentially. Mafia 1 by itself is £35, so yeah, you can put it together. Basically, if you want Mafia 1, definitely buy the trilogy, so you get Mafia 2 and Mafia 3 as well. So it's a pretty good deal if you buy the trilogy, but if you buy Mafia 2 Definitive Edition by itself, it is quite pricey, in my opinion. But it's the best version of Mafia 2, and again, if you don't own Mafia 2, I recommend it. And here is some juicy screenshots of Mafia 2. It's definitely the best looking version, I've said it already, but if you own it on Steam already, I wouldn't buy it again. Maybe if you buy it as a part of the trilogy, that makes more sense in terms of money. Definitely. And if you don't own Mafia 3 as well, that's also a deciding factor on the trilogy. Because that is basically a re-release. I will touch on that in a second. So yes, it's a gorgeous looking game now. Joe, don't do it! Yeah, Mafia 2 has never looked this good. And here is Mafia 3 Definitive Edition, which also releases today. 19th of May, so you can play it right now. Mafia 3, interesting game. I really enjoyed the start of it, probably the first 5 to 10 hours maybe, but it does become very, very repetitive. But this package does contain all the sort of add-on content, all the vehicles in one nice little package, which is nice, It's an interesting game. Some people probably love it. I love the start of it, but it does become quite repetitive in the sort of latter part of the game. But it's still got a lot of charm. The music's incredible. I love Lincoln as a character. You really do hate the villains as well. Like, you really hate them. So this game is also exactly the same price as Mafia 2, £25. I highly recommend buying the trilogy if you guys don't own Mafia 3 already, 100%. Mafia 1 looks absolutely incredible. Cannot wait for that game to come out. You can pre-order, you can basically buy the trilogy today, digitally, and get Mafia 2 and 3 right now, and then wait until August 28th to get Mafia 1. If you want to buy it physically, you have to wait until August 28th to get both games, all 3 games, just so you guys are aware. So yeah, that is the lowdown on the trilogy. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing, hopefully. There's a few like additions as well. If you own Mafia 2, you get add-ons for a Mafia 3 and Mafia 1, for example, jackets and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry if it's a little bit confusing. If you guys could be awesome, leave a like on the video. Check out my Mafia 2 Definitive Edition video linked in the description. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-byes.